Everybody Matters is a Phoenix-based nonprofit organization established in 2015. Their goal is to help children in many ways statewide. Northeast Valley News spoke to the CEO, a board member, and an intern to learn more about the organization.
So I met Lori at a conference my junior year of my undergrad, getting my bachelor's in social work at ASU. And a friend and I, Mackenzie, were presenting to win scholarship money, and it was at a conference. And so Lori happened to be presenting at that conference, and I went to her little segment, which she was doing a leadership exercise with the turtle, the lion, the eagle, which I'm sure you know. Afterwards, she had kind of mentioned what Everybody Matters was, and I walked up to her afterwards and I said, do you happen to take bachelor's in social work interns? Because at the time she'd only taken master's. And she said, I don't, but we might be able to. So then I emailed her probably about a month later, and she said, yeah, come in for an interview. And so I came in on a day that I thought I was being interviewed, and it was actually a training for her other interns at the time, and I kind of just sat there and just like interacted with everyone. And then at the end she said, okay, so we'll see you next year. And then I had the internship. So as an intern, interns are placed into specific schools across Paradise Valley, Mesa, and Balts School District. And what we do is we meet with kids once a week for about 30 minutes, and we work on things from social skills to coping skills to anger management, sadness, grief, behavior. And then we also do like friendship groups. And so we meet with kids once a week, 30 minutes, for about 8 weeks. The reason I like being an intern for Everybody Matters is I'm in charge of my own schedule. I get a completely full caseload of students, so I get to meet anywhere from 15 to 20 kids a week, and it's almost entirely up to what I want to do with them. So there's just a lot of freedom. It's fun. I love seeing the kids every single day that I'm here, and we do all sorts of fun things, and it feels good to make a difference in their lives.
Well, I'm on the governing board of Everybody Matters, and I've been on that governing board since it was founded. The purpose of a governing board, especially for a nonprofit, is to provide guidance and direction so that the organization doesn't go off in 1,000 different directions at once, but stays true to a central mission and vision. It's very rewarding. We are making a big difference for children, and through helping children, we're helping society as a whole. Well, many years ago, I was a principal, and I had a social worker who had very creative ideas for solving problems with students. And one day she came to me with an idea to work with interns from Arizona State University and have them teach coping skills to students who were emotionally vulnerable. I thought it was a nice idea, so I said, go for it. Little did I know that it would grow and expand into an amazing organization that now helps hundreds of children across the valley. Everybody Matters provides a simple solution to a very complicated and very detrimental problem in our society. We have so many children, especially children from trauma, from backgrounds where they're exposed to trauma, who come to school and aren't able to learn to the best of their ability. But Everybody Matters provides them with simple strategies to help them cope with their emotions, deal with their feelings, and then return to class and be ready to learn.
Okay, so Everybody Matters is a program that I started about 4.5 years ago, and our entire goal is to work with children in schools who have some social emotional difficulties, and there's no way that they're going to get help for it. So I am a social worker, and I've been working in the schools for years, and I realize I'm just really outnumbered by the number of kids that have situations that they need assistance with. So when I was working at the school, I would say on any given day there's probably 20 kids who need my help. I can maybe get to 5 of them, but there's these other 15 that need me and I can't get to them. So I had a great idea. At that same time, I was working at ASU, and I was teaching in the evening classes for the MSW program, Masters in Social Work. And when I was there, I was hearing students feeling a little bit frustrated with their internships because they didn't have a lot of clients to see. And I realized, wait a minute, if I take those students and bring them here to my schools, I can train them to work with the kids that I have, and it's been a magical marriage. Okay, so the intern selection is really interesting for us because I have very, very high expectations. And what I explain to people when they come to interview with us is if they want to be a part of Everybody Matters, every minute that they're with us, they need to be either looking in the face of a child, a teacher, or one of the staff. Because if they're looking at us, we're teaching them. If they're looking at the teachers are helping them know about the kids. And if they're looking at the kids, they're helping them. So one of the key components is I wanted people that were really hardworking, because we have such a heart for making sure that we're doing great things. Everybody on board has to be that dedicated. Yes, so the best thing for me about Everybody Matters is every day I get to do something I absolutely love with people who are amazing. In our first year, we started with 12 interns. This year we're in year 4 and we have 40, and I believe it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. This year alone, we'll see over 1,000 students. Those kids will be seen over 10,000 times by the interns, which is just very impressive, I think. And I just feel really honored and happy to be a part of it.
This is Eliza Madrid reporting for NortheastValleyNews.org.